Now, BEDMAS rules apply all the time. Whether it's a decimal, whether it's a fraction, whether it's a rational number, whether it's an irrational number, whether it's a square root, it doesn't matter. BEDMAS rules, or if you had a math teacher that doesn't like saying brackets because they're parentheses, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, instead of BEDMAS, which is brackets. The problem with both of them is as you get higher and higher into math, many questions have both brackets and parentheses. Parentheses are the curvy brackets. The square ones are actual brackets. Yes. See, you learn something new in math class every day. So, looking at this question, where are we going to start? Why? Because this set of brackets actually is a BEDMAS bracket because there's an operation encased in there. Okay? This is not an equation yet because there's no equal sign. This is still an expression. Everybody cool with that? Yeah. All right. So we start here, which means we are doing nothing with negative 5/16. So I'm writing it down because we're going to do something with it later. Now, a great many of you will say, Mr. Myers, I don't need to write that down. I got it. Except I just wrote a quiz or marked a quiz for you, and a great many of you do indeed forget your negative signs all over the place. So should you write it down? Yes, you should, because if you write it down, there is less chance you will forget your negatives somewhere else. Okay? Okay. But this we can work on ourselves. Now, as always, my examples are super easy because easy examples, that's the building block of everything else. It's always the same thing. So, 4 and 8, what's got to change? Just the 4 to an 8. So what does the 3 become? 6 minus 7 over 8, which is what? Negative 1/8 divided by negative 5/16. Do I need the negatives anymore? Of course not, because the answer is going to be positive. Can dividing by a dividing make sense? No, so of course we multiply by the reciprocal. Can I cancel anywhere?
Yes.
8 becomes 1, 16 becomes 2, and what's my final answer?
Positive.
You're writing the negatives so you don't forget them, right, Amshuman? Yeah. And yet you just told me the answer was going to be negative. And I bet if I go back and look at your notes, I will see nothing written. Exactly. But if you wrote negative 2/5 there, what would I give you?
0.
Right. What about here? There's brackets, right? No. Those are not brackets that we care about. Why?
They're not brackets, they're just separated because they have a negative sign in front of it. So.
That's the stuff, Sam Reed. So, first thing I got to do is multiply. Is there any canceling?
Yes. 1 and 2 and
1, 3. What do I get? Negative 1/9 plus 1/2. What's my combination? 18. Negative 2 plus 1. No. 9. Good. No. 7/18. And we're done, yes?
Yeah.
Great. Go. Do that one. You go. The next thing that you got to do. Don't use the lines. That's why, Samri, I always leave you a lot of blank white space to work at it however you want.
Is that project going to be really long? Because I have 4 projects.
It's not going to be really long.
I have 2 French projects, 1 science.
And yet you know what project you need? A project on time management, because you're wasting time right now.
Oh! Wow, that was good.
I know.
What happened?
Nothing, Anish.
We all just have been sitting here quietly.
I know. My dad actually said that he was scared.
What I really should do is I should put your project on YouTube and make you guys actually log on and find it.
Yeah, do it.
No.
If I run out of time today, I will do that.
Don't worry, I'm on YouTube pretty much all the time, so I'll see it pop up.
Lies.
I don't.
Okay.
Wait, what's M. Schumann lying about?
That was at my friend's house.
M. Schumann, what are you lying about? And the pictures on your phone?
On my phone? That was the. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I was in India when I took that.
What?
So you have connection in India? Yeah, it was a hotel. They gave us free Wi-Fi.
So you still have.
You can. In here? In India. Oh, my house is like legit.
Everybody got 7/12, yes?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now this one. Again, don't use the lines if you don't need to. They're there to help you, though.
7. Oh, I'm yes.
Sam, your friend's calling me. Yeah.
Yes, 7.
I barely had enough money to buy my. I never had enough money when I used to able to do this class, regular class.
Everybody good? Now, that's the basics. Now, how this is important is when we are using formulas. Applying the order of operations usually means a formula. Okay? Now, a formula is simply a set of math instructions. You guys know lots of formulas. There's tons of them. Okay? The area of a rectangle, length times width. The area of a circle, pi r squared. Pardon? Pythagoras, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Right? You guys know millions of these. The point that I am making in the 9th grade is eventually formulas get complicated. You guys know a bunch of real easy ones. But eventually they get a little more complicated. And applying the order of operations becomes very important. So here I have a formula. C equals F minus 32 in brackets divided by 1.8. Now, F is Fahrenheit, C is Celsius. What is 28.4 Fahrenheit in Celsius? So what does that mean? What do I know here? I've got how many unknown values? 2, C and F. But I know one of them is what?
F is 28.
F is 28.4. So what can I write there instead of F?
28.5.
28.4 minus 32 divided by 1.8. Now, please, everyone, attempt to punch that into your calculator however you see fit. Okay? Everybody try it. Okay? And good. I know your calculator is pretty high tech. Everybody try it. If you know what you're doing with your calculator, you should be able to get it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 button pushes. If you know what you're doing with your calculator and your calculator is good enough for high school math, You should be able to do that with 13 button presses. In 13? Good.
We done.
Now, if you have a calculator like mine that punches in and puts it on the screen what you're hitting, that's the best kind of calculator to get. If you don't have that kind of calculator, I really recommend going to Staples and paying $15 and getting the kind of calculator that prints on the screen what you are punching in. It is called a DAL calculator. But no, this is $120. But because this calculator is smart enough to put a probe on Pluto if you know what you're doing. This calculator will get you through doctoral level mathematics. You can get your PhD with that calculator.
Did you pay $120?
No, of course not. I got that for free because I downloaded it on the internet. I also have it on my phone.
I thought that was real.
No, that's on the internet. I got it from the internet and I have it on my phone.
That's an internet app.
Yes. Now listen to me. If you really want to make your life easier in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years of math, talk to your parents now and go out and buy a TI-84 or a TI-83.
I have
It graphs. That's good enough to get you through grade 9 and almost all of grade 10. But by the end of pre-dip grade 10, you're going to be using one of these to get you ready for IB 11. Okay?
If you don't take IB,
You still need this in grade 11. The school will provide one for $50, but you don't get to keep it.
It's just a rental.
It's not even a rental. You give us $50. We give you the calculator for a year. When you return the calculator, you get $50 back. It's a deposit.
Deposit.
I told you they're about $100. But you can get them if you're slick. A lot of thrift stores don't know what they're getting. I have seen one of these, which is a $120 calculator. It's what we're just talking about. I have seen one of these at Value Village for $7.
$7?
Yes.
Seven?
did you buy it?
No, I didn't because I already have one.
I'm gonna get
Because
that
I
calculator.
have enough money and have a calculator already. What if a kid who's in grade 11 needs one and I have bought it from Value Village? Now he can't get it.
That's sad.
Picking up what I'm putting down?
I will get.
But why would I sell it to him? But I'm not.
But he has
You're
a
already
job.
making money using the calculator.
Anyways,
Why wouldn't you give it to your kids?
again, we are off topic. My kids are in grade 7 and 5. They do not need a graphing
But I
calculator.
mean, you know, in the future, it could be even
I'm
more
pretty
expensive.
sure
Yeah, but
they're
Mr.
gonna
Myers
have
will still need it when
glasses,
he's in-
glasses by the time they're in like grade 11. So, ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
so once again, 13 button pushes.
Mhm.
If you have a decent calculator. What if your calculator is not so hot? It doesn't print what you say? Then you've got to be careful, and it helps to know your order of operations. What do we have for an answer here?
Negative.
-2.
Hey, I actually got the right answer.
Everybody cool? Now, I want you guys to do another one. My Fahrenheit, it is -40.
It is?
Tell me what it is in Celsius.
I have no calculator.
Oh my god. What's that?
Right there.
-40 my. Oh my gosh, Sam, let me do it. Sam, wait.
I have no calculator.
Sam, you don't know what to do. Let me do it.
My calculator.
M. Schumann, quit bullying Sam.
Who's Versace? You. Who's that? I bet you still really.
What is it, Alicia? It is indeed -40.
How?
I know it's weird, eh?
What?
Fahrenheit and Celsius are miles apart except at -40.
Really?
Exact same temperature.
Oh.
Well, look like
That's why I chose -40.
How do you do the difference?
Now, for example, what's another famous number? 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Do that one.
It's 212.
What is it? It's 100, which is what water boils at.
I did it wrong.
I have no
What is
idea.
the conversion?
This formula does the conversion. This formula is the conversion.
He said that like 5 times.
Now, wait.
So in the degrees, it's
Here it is the other way.
That's more complicated.
So now I'm going Celsius to Fahrenheit. Tell me what the answer is.
Sam, give me the calculator. Wait, what's the answer? Oh my goodness.
You two are going to sit together for about another second. Then I guess you're sitting there doing nothing.
You're working with Blake.
Now please notice in the Fahrenheit version, what's missing? There's no brackets. Why are these brackets here? Because it's a negative 12.5. So yes, it is indeed 9.5.
What?
Yeah, I got it right. I'm so smart.
That's funny too. I don't know how.
So, again, please remember, you still need to know what you're doing, especially if you don't have the fancy schmancy calculator. Okay? So, of course, you're going to multiply first. 32 plus 9 times 12.5. 9 times 12 is 108. 0.5 of 9 is 4.5. So that's negative 112.5 divided by 5. Then, of course, you're going to divide, which is 32 plus 5 goes into 112, 21, 22 times, and a half. So it's going to be plus negative 22.5. And of course, 32 minus 22.5 is 9.5. Hockily dockily? Hockily dockily.
Where did you get that from?
What? Oakley dokley? Flanders.
From the
What?
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Oh, I've never watched
Holy.
Simpsons.
Oakley dokley, neighborino. All right.
Oh, what is this?
On your outline, of course,
Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, yeah.
there is no worksheet. You guys do not need extra practice. You are smart kids. However, I'm going to change this because this is what I give the regular grade 9s who are poopy at math. You guys are not the regular grade 9s. You're the super grade 9s. So you guys get something a little bit different.
Is it shorter or longer?
It's probably a little
So we
short.
have math homework and a project.
You guys,
We still have like 30 minutes.
Get money? Cash money?
Oh, the project's not due till next Friday.
actually,
I have a test on
No textbook work?
No textbook work.
you can do
No. Add.
odd letters means you skip a letter. A, C, E. Okay?
But we still do 1 to 18 and 21.
You still do 1 to 18. This is the most important one. Now, I'm still talking. You do. 1 to 18, odd letters. Now, when you open up to page 140, you will see that number 1 and 2 are not really math questions. But I still want you to read them, think about them, and be prepared to discuss them on any given day. Do you understand what I'm saying? On Monday, I might say, Justin, what was your answer to number 2? Even though it's not a math question. Picking up what I'm putting down? Think about it. Okay? If you're smart, you'll write down a sentence or two on your homework page. Okay? That is the big difference between you guys and a regular grade 9 class. A regular grade 9 class doesn't even bother looking at 1 and 2. Because they want to get the numbers and the answers and read the back of the book so they can copy it down and tell their parents they did their homework. Okay? Everybody good? 21. What did I tell you to do now? So, what should you be doing now? There you go. You will hear about your project in good time when it is time to hear about your project. Okay? Okay. I will call your attention back to me at 2:15. At 2:15, I will be going over your project. Now listen to me. There is no need for you guys at your level of math, because you are all very good at it. There shouldn't be any need to talk to me, because you are going to go through 3 layers of math first. You're going to look at the question, you're going to use your brain, you're going to use your notes. What's the 3rd layer? The person you're sitting with. Okay? Or whoever you choose to work with. Then you come and see me. Now, do not take that to mean I don't want to talk to you about math, because I'm going to be walking around. Okay? But there's 30 of you and only 1 of me. So make sure you don't call on me until you have exhausted your other options, because I cannot be in 30 places at once, even if I was wearing Jack's Flash shirt. Okay? Carla.
You were talking about the project right now.
I'm going to talk about the project at 2:15.
Oh, well, were you just talking about our work right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can work with.
Yeah, you can work together. Yeah, of course you can.
I thought you were talking about the project.
No. Sam.
Are all letters like A, C?
A, C, E. You skip a letter. If you want to start with B, then do B, D. I don't care. You don't have to do it all. That's all I'm telling you. Jack. Yes, because I'm done teaching. I know. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice.
So.
Going thrice. Okay.